Hola, hola y buenos dias. It's a beautiful Saturday morning and we're heading to Cullera. I have to watch a video about Cullera again. No, this is different. Now we're going to go visit Yaya in her new apartment. It is time for a coffee break. Muy interesante. Here's our host welcoming us. They have a hotel. A lot of these places on the highway have hotels on one side, restaurants on the other, gas stations, car washes. This is very typical. What rest stop would be a rest stop without knives? Artisan Spanish chocolate, queso, and wine, and they still have these, and these, and these are popular too. Yeah, see what they have.
Can we get bar?
Bar, or we can eat in the restaurant. Certainly don't skimp. And this is the small one, right?
For real? Oh my God, look at that thing.
Yeah, that's the regular hamburger, right? It's not the special. It's a regular hamburger. €5?
Yeah, that was like $3.50.
I'm coming back here. Here's our home for the next few days. And out of the elevator, but since the elevator does not go to our floor, we have one more stairway. And here we are, numero 24. Ooh. Luxury. Nice. Why, thank you. We have this strange sound in the apartment. At first we thought it was water. Then we realized it's the elevator. And it's just behind this wall. So every time it goes to the first floor, the weights come up to the top. So this is something that you don't always see. You have a sunroom, which is great because the weather's chilly here, in the morning anyway. That warms up a lot. You have this nice open air balcony. The beautiful neighborhood. And down at the end of the street, the Mediterranean. It's a nicely decorated apartment, but every surface is covered with something, so there's really no way to put down your laptop anywhere, unless you move things. It's a nice touch, though. The river has a lot of use. There's a lot of pleasure craft sitting there through the winter. And this place has changed. They've made a lot of improvements here. Along the bridge, there's more parking. And this building used to look quite a bit different. How about that? A shanty right on the water. Historically, Cullera is known for its fishing industry, which was replaced by its tourism industry, but they still produce oranges in the area, and they grow a lot of rice. There are acres and acres and acres of rice fields on the outskirts of the city. So as it turns out, Cullera does not really have that much to offer. There's virtually no music, there's no museum. Okay, if you like the beach, good, you're all set. If you like the beach, you like to eat, you like to drink, here's where you go. This street has changed a lot in the past few years. It's totally pedestrian with lighted seats, lighted walkways, and even a sculpture, El Doctor Alemani. It adds a touch of, I don't know, sophistication. And gardens. And Jaya has a very nice view of this street. And it's much quieter. I love that there are still single-family homes on the street, like this two-story house tucked in between these apartment buildings that have survived the urban development. Here's one of my favorite houses in Cullera. This gray one, maybe 3 meters wide. 3 stories tall, 3 meters wide. It's nice having fresh veggies and fruit right down the street, like right outside the door almost. There's a lot of restaurants nearby, and we're right next to the Consum grocery store too. It's still February, but the beach chairs are out for la playa. Gracias. Thousands and thousands and thousands of apartments, most not lived in during the winter months. So I think the population here is about 35,000. The population balloons in the summer to about 150,000. Right now it's very, very quiet. And like any beach town or tourist town, the locals complain about the summer tourism, the mass of people. I think we've been here once in the summer, and it is a madhouse. It's kebab time. MK Donors Kebab. We're gonna get something to eat. And look at the fine selection. And there's the hospital, conveniently located next to the kebab place. Wait till he stands in the shade. Woo. So we are here, Plata Escalera, and this is how big the beach is. Moto tapas. Basically, there's a few motorcycles inside, surrounded by dining tables. Not much of a museum. Looks like a nice spot. Much more down in this part of the beach. Many more restaurants open. A lot of people out walking. We're looking for the ultimate table. We're not that picky. It's about 12:30 to 1 o'clock. Lunch does not start till about 2. This looks promising down here. Dos. And we have a nice view. We can watch the game while we sit here and wait for our meal. It takes about 25 minutes to make the filiwa. Sometimes you get a bowl of potato chips, sometimes you get nuts, and sometimes you get a bag of potato chips. Keep in mind, these are gourmet chips. If I'm shooting potato chips, you know something's got to be wrong. And this is what a good filiwa looks like with squid ink. You have shrimp, you have squid, you have noodles, you have squid ink. That's about it. That's really good. Let's see where we are. Sant Antoni. Did they take out the O? Here's my Valencian for the day. And this is where the Wright brothers first came to test their plane. Here's an exact replica. Liar. Not all of the streets are crowded by tall apartment buildings. Some are very wide boulevards lined with palm trees. And this one in particular is very nice. It goes all the way down to the beach. There are a lot of clubs in Cullera. Sports clubs, hunting clubs, music clubs, fishing clubs. Here's the Cullera Rugby Club from 1967. Monday in Cullera, and the beach is completely deserted at noontime. It's about 10 degrees warmer here than it is in Alcazar, at least. This was a one-family house, one story, stuck between. Somehow that's managed to survive. And there's one more down here. There's a relic right here, totally enclosed. No one lives there. And of course, no town or city would be complete without having its own Burger King. I'm sure that's housing for the homeless, right up there, probably. This one's built way back from the beach, and it probably has 1,000 apartments in it. That's crazy. Sorry, that's just crazy. Look at that. No bikes, no scooters, no smoking, no drinking, no talking, no sleeping, no nothing. Is walking allowed? Okay, pedestrians only. Oh, that's so lonely. All by itself. There's Movie Star. This is the company we use for our crappy Wi-Fi service. Let's go find everyone else. I think they lost me intentionally. I don't blame them. They do have cultural events here occasionally, especially on the holidays, but really, I haven't seen one musician in town, which is kind of weird, considering there are 2 music schools. Are they at it again? So that's about it from Cullera. I hope you got something out of this video. I'm not sure if I have enough content to make a good video. We'll see. But if I did, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Hasta luego.